As we go into year 3 with our staff and our team, really excited about the talent and the production that we have coming back from last year's squad. We were the youngest team in the OVC last season, so our freshmen got a ton of experience. It's an awesome feeling to know that we have 12 letter winners back on the team, 4 starters back, and so really looking forward to going into year 3. You know, I think this is a year, the first year was all about culture and laying our culture of who we were going to be and what our standards were going to be. Year 2 was all about learning how to compete, and we did that. We competed really well. Now we've got to learn how to finish, and that's what year 3 is all going to be about. So this is going to be about learning how to finish every play, learning how to finish every drill, every practice, and then that carries over into learning how to finish every game. Well, our most veteran player on our team by far is Akia Harris. Akia has started every game since she stepped on campus as a freshman, and now going into her junior year, I've just seen a ton of growth from her, you know, not only as a basketball player, but specifically as a leader and being more of a vocal leader, which is a little something that she's been uncomfortable with because Akia is a quiet personality. So she's really done a good job of stepping out of her comfort zone. Anacia Wilkinson is another young lady that's really, she's been injured our first 2 years here, and for the first time she's as healthy as she's been. That doesn't mean she's 100% healthy, but is extremely healthy and is just making a huge impact on our team on the court. She's a 6'3" kid that can handle the basketball and just do so many things, and really also being such a great leader for us in the locker room. Kentori Alexander, who was a junior college transfer for us last year, so this is only her 2nd year in the program, but Kentori's speed is just on another level, and she's really hard to defend, and then defensively she's a kid that can really make an impact on the defensive end of the floor. So those are 3 veteran players that have really been doing a lot of good things in practice for us. We had one all-OVC newcomer member last year in Mackenzie Coleman, 6'4" post player from Kentucky, who is now entering her sophomore year. And our big focus with Mackenzie in the offseason, you know, Mackenzie's skill level is as good as you want to see for a 6'4" player. What she had to get better at was her strength and adding some muscle and a little bulk to her body, and I think we've done a good job with that. There's still improvements to be made in that area, but I really think that she has worked really hard in the weight room, worked really hard with nutrition to add some of that bulk, and I think you'll be able to see that on the floor this year. Jordan has had a little injury that she's been out with her left thumb. Has been injured for the last 4 weeks, and so she's been out a little bit in preseason, but we expect to get her back next week, and so she's got some catching up to do in that regards, but she's just a kid that, you know, as far as makes defenses stretch the floor, because once she comes over half court, you got to guard her, and so it'll be really nice to get her back in the mix. I want to invite all our great fans out for our first exhibition game on October 28th against Hiwassee, and then we will open up on November 6th against Cumberland, and so excited to get back in the hoop, to get basketball season kicked off and see all our great Golden Eagle supporters. Wings up.